was an ordinary morning in the 21st century. Technology was more advanced than ever, but the world seemed more fragmented. Wars, inequality, climate change, and spiritual emptiness permeated the hearts of many. As people sought answers in science, spirituality, and social media, an extraordinary event would begin to transform everything. In a small town in the Middle East, a man appeared mysteriously. He did not have an impressive appearance, but there was something about him that attracted everyone who crossed his path. He wore simple clothes, his eyes radiated infinite compassion, and his words had the power to touch the most enduring souls. Initially, he was mistaken for a teacher or philosopher. He began teaching in the streets, in the squares, and even in the markets. He spoke of love, forgiveness, reconciliation, and the urgent need for human beings to reconnect with God and with each other. His words were not just acclimatization. They were accompanied by miraculous gestures. The sick were healed, the hungry were fed, and broken hearts were found at peace. Soon, news about this man began to spread across social media. Videos of his miracles went viral, and people from all over the world came to hear him. But he never sought fame. Instead, he always pointed to God, saying that he was just a messenger. Religious and government authorities should take note. Some accused him of being an impostor, while others feared him because of his growing influence. But he did not react with anger or violence. He continued to preach love, even when faced with opposition. One day, he gathered a crowd of thousands in a large open field. Among those present were the rich and the poor, the powerful and the humble, the skeptical and the faithful. He spoke of the coming of a kingdom that was not of this world, a kingdom of justice, peace, and love. He warned of the need for change, both individual and collective, so that this kingdom could be fully experienced. Suddenly, the sky began to change. A brilliant light, brighter than the sun, descended from above. Angelic voices echoed, and a divine presence was felt by all. People fell to their knees, some weeping, others praying. He looked at everyone with a serene smile and said, "The time has come. I am here to bring the fullness of God's love." In that instant, a transformation began. Hearts were broken, and people began to forgive one another. Governments that had previously prioritized power and wealth began to implement policies of care and compassion. Barriers between nations, cultures, and religions disappeared. It was the beginning of a new era. Jesus did not come to destroy or dominate, but to transform. His presence renewed the earth, not with violence, but with the power of love. He communicates among humans, guiding them until the world becomes a reflection of the kingdom he had promised. And so, humanity began a new chapter, with Jesus as its guide and love as its greatest strength.